Hi, my name is Diana Solís. My project is Loose, Seeing the Space Between Us. My project is a limited edition artist book that reflects the resilience and complexity of my community, which is Pilsen, and it is done through photographs of places and people in the community. My background in photography, I was a documentary and photojournalist here in Chicago, also in Latin America, documenting the Latino community, the women's movement, and the LGBTQ movement. We're talking the early 70s to 2000. And I stopped. I wanted to pursue illustration and painting. So the book centers on my return to photography. I grew up in Pilsen, and I've been living here for over 40 years. During the pandemic, I was really curious, so I went out. I kept seeing things that I would never seen before because I didn't really take long walks like that. It just gave me a whole new perspective on where I live. Made me see my community in a new light. The subtitle of the book, Seeing the Space Between Us, is something that we really don't look at, I think, on an everyday basis. Creating portraits, you realize that the person in the portrait is really giving you their story. And you need to allow that person to feel super at ease, really comfortable. Pretty soon, if you start talking and looking at the person, they're looking at you. It's that sort of thing that really interests me, how we see one another. And I can never get tired of that. As we launch the book in April, it'll be about 100 pages. It'll be offset and risograph. There's a lot of details that go into doing this. Raising the money for this project will help me to pay for the production and paying people fairly. When you hit the donate button, I want you to feel like this is your project, even though they're not necessarily in the book, that they could take this book with them, see the buildings, a lot of the people who live in the community. Maybe you get to see yourself in here too.